Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm okay, like every day we're hustling. I'm there like every day we're hustling. I'm like every day we're hustling. I'm there every day, okay. Welcome to the video. Every day we are hustling, we are out here, we are live, we are active, we are on the scene, looking to reign supreme. Dream team, coming, keeping it mean mugging, life fucking. Yo, tell me something. Yo, don't play with me. Yo, how we doing anyway? It's your boy Lyndon. How we all doing? I just wanted to try something a bit different with the intro. You know, these videos off the top. I literally thought of an idea literally like 30 seconds ago. I'll make a sick intro. Let's run it. Let's see how it goes. See how it performs. But yeah, there we go. We're into the video. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Hope you guys are living a good life. Basically, the part of my video today, the topic of the video is basically I'm just talking about kind of working full time and basically just saluting you guys because I feel like people get a lot of slander. There's a lot of slander on YouTube in like kind of the self improvement space and kind of just like in the manosphere, like people I don't know manosphere or whatever. I don't know if I particularly clear myself on that just yet, but like kind of this whole thing around men, it's just like, oh, you need to be doing more than just your job. You need to be hustling. You need to be in the gym. You need to be doing everything on top of like just work. And it's like, yeah, but I feel like a lot of these people who say that, like, whether they've like earned it or not, like it does come from like a privileged place because there are some people where you literally cannot afford to you have to be at work. You need to do these hours. Like I'd say for myself, I feel like I have been a bit privileged. Obviously, I've been a student now for a year. So there's been times obviously I've worked part time, and recently I did start a full time job. Well, I'm going to uni, I'm probably going 4 days a week, but it will also kind of be full time hours. But before that, I've not really had to work a full time job in like 18 months, and I can't lie, that was very good for my mental health. I do. Those times are really good and I do appreciate them. But I do appreciate the fact that some people, not everyone is in a position where they can afford. Sometimes I don't know if it's like a house or imagine if you have like a mortgage. You're probably in a position where like, I can't afford to work part time. If you have kind of kids, you have kind of big commitments, big like whatever, or you're trying to run a business or whatever, you're probably in a situation where you can't afford to run part time. So I understand it is a privilege to do that. And everyone's just like, oh, just make more time, make more time. One thing I've realized from kind of being back, I've come back at just under 2 weeks now of kind of working full time is like, I think I actually forgot how hard it is to like keep going. I think there was definitely times where like I'd wake up and I'd just keep going to work, but it's like I'd finish work and I just wouldn't want to do anything. It's like when I was working part time and I was able to kind of obviously have more time to be a student, kind of focus on my health and that. It was so easy to like, yeah, get these runs in to go to the gym. When I was had my previous job, which I told you guys before about the delivery job, and it's literally like I was probably working like sometimes it'd be low as 2 days a week, 2 3 days a week, and the rest of the time you had like 4 days at minimum where you could like plan out your days. You'd be like, oh, I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna get these meditations in, and I'm gonna get these meditations in, and I'm gonna go for runs. I'm gonna go to the gym as many times a week. And I'm gonna go to football the same times a week, and I can go to boxing. It's like when you're working kind of full time, you can only have like 2 days off. It's way harder to kind of stay consistent with those things. And I feel like we do have to give you guys some credit because, like, those hours are hard, they're long. Like, obviously, there's a financial benefit, and there's one of the reasons why I did look for a full time job is because working part time, I didn't feel like, especially towards the end when I was starting to get cut in my previous job, it's like I just wasn't making enough money, man. It's just having to go back, having to try and like basically borrow from like whatever like family and stuff. It's just I don't like to do it, and I know like I don't want to put them like financially in struggle because I'm out here trying to like achieve a dream. Like I know they'll always do it for me, but like I don't think you should kind of put yourself in a situation where you have to rely on others if you know you have the capability to be kind of sufficient in yourself. So that's something I'm trying to work on. And it's like, yeah, kind of waking up, leaving your house like 10 o'clock. And then sometimes I'd say the kind of earliest I'm finishing is like probably like 6:30. Sometimes I finish after 9, depending on how busy the job is. And like, it's not easy to motivate yourself. So one thing I'm going to say about kind of full time people is that we need to make the goal smaller, and it's definitely something I'm going to consider when I'm kind of looking to make some improvement videos for you guys, because I think there's a difference between someone who has like a lot of free time, and I think a lot of the content creators who do make self improvement videos, they make them for kind of younger people, or like, let's say people who are like in uni, or people who are like working part time. People who have a lot of free time. Whereas I think sometimes a lot of people who do want to improve, and they want to kind of, they know that there's something bigger for them in life. But when you're working kind of 35, 40, 45 hours a week, it can be hard to fit a lot of things in. So I think sometimes your daily goals can be literally as much as like make your bed, tidy your bathroom. Like it can be like check your emails. Like not every day it's got to be, oh, get the sickest workout in and do like a 5K run. Like we need to sometimes be more realistic, and then kind of build it up, kind of make a plan. And one of the things, I think the big thing I was talking to one of the people that I've got big respect for, he was talking about kind of like overworking, like he's working a lot. And one of the things I was saying basically is like, just like it's great, and obviously we're young and you can do those hours, and like I say, it will benefit you. You will be able to help like your family out and stuff. But what we need to do long term is make a plan. How are you looking to escape? How are you looking to kind of get your time back? Because time is so valuable, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like right now, obviously I've talked about kind of like financial struggles and stuff on the channel before. I am very much a fan of kind of like sorting that out, kind of being a lot more independent, kind of going into this year of uni, I suppose. But I'm not a fan of I'm not a fan of trading my time for money. Like, 100% in the future, I want to be in a situation where my time is so valuable and people are willing to pay me for my time, and like rather than having to work like say like 9 hours to get like 120 quid, I can earn that in like 3 hours. People want my services. I don't know whether it's coaching or whether it's like a advertising business or whatever. It's like I want to be able to work, make money, kind of be able to work a bit smarter rather than just always having to work hard, always having to grind, always having like a boss. And I know that's gonna take loads of hard work. It's gonna take loads of hard work, and it's gonna take a dedication. But I think we can get there. But yeah, 100%. One thing I'm gonna say is just salute to you guys. You guys do get a lot of slander, but I feel you. The work is hard. Obviously, I think over time I'm going to get adjusted to it. And obviously, I did used to work full time. I used to have the banking job, which I talked to you guys about before. But I say when I was doing that, I wasn't really on self improvement. So I say it's going to be the first time where I really kind of had a full time job and trying to do that self improvement thing at the full time. So that's why really one of the reasons why I haven't a video for a while. But yeah, I want to let you guys know that I'm still kind of thinking about you guys, and I'm still looking to kind of make as much videos as I can when I have these days off. Obviously, only having 2 days off, and one of the days off when I play football. And yeah, obviously I'm trying to fit a lot of things in those days off. And one of the things about the job as well is that like when I'm at that job, I barely look at my phone. I can't lie. From like 10 in the morning to like whenever I finish, like 7, 8, it's like, bro, I barely eat. I barely have time to do anything. I'm literally just focused on the job. And it's like, it's a busy job. It's like a job where you have to drive. And yeah, and obviously you're against the clock. So it's just like, yeah, it's one of them where like, they'll tell you to take breaks and that. But it's like, if you take breaks, you will be at work till 10 o'clock at night, and nobody wants that. So it's like you're better off just zoning on the job, because the job doesn't stop until until you're finished. You delivered everything, so you have to just keep going. But yeah, for me right now, that's what I need to do. I just need to get on with it. Like I say, I'm a man. I make my bed, I lie in it. Financial situations, things I've done in the past, have meant that I need to be in a situation now where I need to do this, kind of be a bit more safe. And obviously, having that money kind of gives me a bit more kind of stretch, a bit more freedom. I can invest stuff into the YouTube channel. I can invest into my own personal life. I don't know, maybe I can go to a few more events, maybe some bit more situations where I can record and perform or whatever. Like, there's gonna be a lot more opportunities from having money. So that's the thing. Money does buy kind of power, and money can be really good these days, so I'm not going to discount that, and make your coins. But yeah, obviously, the best way in the future, and obviously we're still young right now. I'm only 23, and probably people don't really tend to hit like their prime till like late 30s, early 40s. Like, we've got time in this, but obviously you just want to try and make the right foundations. And like I say, try and be in a situation where you're not literally like, I don't want to be like 40 and like having to like beg to a boss to get time off, being like, oh, when are my holidays going to be? It's like I want to be flexible. I want to be in a situation where I can work for 2 hours, I can go to the gym, and I can come back into work, and no one's telling me what to do. Like that is the dream for me, and I think it's for a lot of you guys as well. So we're gonna work on it slowly but surely. I'm gonna make a video. And basically, one of the things I'm thinking about morning routine is I've been thinking since like that's been slacking since I probably started working full time again. It's just basically think of things that I want to do, whether it's reading. So I did kind of fall off of reading a bit. I was reading a lot, but when I stopped traveling to this job I was going to, the first job I was going to, and obviously I work a lot closer now. It's like I don't really have that traveling time to read, so I'm gonna have to build that in my morning routine. So kind of building and reading. I want to start skipping. Obviously, yeah, probably reading, skipping, probably getting like water. I'm not a fan of tap water, by the way. I need to go downstairs and get like there's like a water machine. I need to kind of get water from the water machine, and just other things, man. Just there's a lot of things kind of putting that morning routine. So that's the thing. I need to work out how early I need to wake up and then make the morning routine. And once I've kind of got that locked in, I'll upload a video on this channel and tell you kind of how I'm doing my mornings in a full-time job. But yeah, no, I do really salute you guys. It's not easy at all. And honestly, if you get to the point where you're like, we're trying to be ultra successful and it's just not for me, and it's like you're earning like, I don't know, 30, 40K, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, these people will tell you that, oh, now you're going to hate your life. Oh, now you can see people in Bentleys and you're not there. But it's like, if you feel like you're not in a situation to do the most to kind of, if like I say, if it's not for you, kind of all those late nights, early mornings, you don't want to be in the gym like basically half dead. Like honestly, it's not for everyone. And there's still plenty of love, plenty of life. There's plenty of people who will accept you. You'll be able to find relationships when you're older and stuff like that. Like, don't think, bro. It's like the average wage in this country is like 26 grand. Like, if you're earning, the internet will tell you you're earning 40 grand and you're broke. But like, if you're earning 40 grand, like, how much is that a month? Off the top of my head, 45 by 12, it's at least 3K. Yeah, it's about 3.3K, isn't it, before taxes? Like, bro, 3K. Even in London, that's a good amount of money a month. Like, if you're living like, say, back while living back home, you're living back in the Midlands, you're living up north, you're living good on that. Like, you can have a nice car, a decent house. Obviously, energy bills are going through the roof, but we move. Like, you'll be all right. But yeah, I just want to kind of bring a bit of realism. Shout out to all my 9-to-5ers, or whether you're on a construction site, and whether you are in the corporate world, or whether you're in like nursing, kind of healthcare, whatever you're doing, just salute to you in it, because I feel like you get a lot of slander, a lot of talk about kind of like this high value male. The kind of, you need to be doing more, all these side hustle, do this, cook that, clean this. Like, it's like, yes, I know times are tough with the kind of cost of living, but yo, you can make it work. You can make it work what you're doing. But yeah, if you want to hustle, if you want to go harder, feel free, join the journey. I'll do it with you. It's not going to be easy. But like I say, there is a reward there. But if you feel like you do just want to like watch Netflix sometimes and you don't want to feel the full pressure, it's like, take it slow, man. It's like you can do it over a long period of time. You say you can set the smaller goals and kind of look to make a bigger goal, like maybe like once every month or once every couple of months. Because like I say, if you're literally between the ages, most people watch this channel probably between the ages of like 18 to 25. It's like you've probably got another 10 years till you really need to know where you need to be at. Some people say 5 years, some people say 30, but I'd say at least 10 years for most of you, especially if you're like 18 to like 21. You've got 10 years easy. So it's like, we just need to chill a bit. Like I say, so content might slow down a bit whilst I'm kind of working more hours. But like I say, I don't want to use that as an excuse. I want to still keep going hard. I'm going to go gym now, just because I haven't been gym, been tired. And also, the gym locked my account recently as well, which is quite crazy. They have like basically like, you know, the gym, they have like remote cameras. And basically one night they said, what was it? They were like, oh, you didn't take the weights off. It was like, but I always take the weights off. That confused me. Then I spoke to the manager and he was like, oh, sometimes like groups of people are like not doing it. So then you can just get caught in the crossfire. And that probably makes sense. But yeah, that was crazy. I was like locked out of my gym that I use like all the time. But yeah, got that sorted. So I'm gonna go gym now. Just yeah, keep working, keep grinding. It's not easy. I know sometimes. I think one thing as well when you're actually working more is it's way easier to fall into your vices. When I'm actually working and like I haven't eaten in like 5 6 hours, and it's like you get back and you just want to like eat everything, but it's hard to stay composed. And it's like, don't kill yourself. Don't do too much because like you struggled once. It's like it takes time to build this discipline skill and everything that's going forward. And it's like when you're literally working that many hours and your brain's kind of clogged up like that, you've got limited time to respond to everyone in your kind of life and stuff like that. Don't don't beat yourself up too much. You make mistakes. Mistakes will happen. Keep grinding. I see. I am a bit tired, but I'm gonna find energy to go gym. I'm telling you now, because I've said it, and I'm trying to be a man of my word. So I'm gonna keep doing that. But thank you for sticking with me. I just want to salute all the 9 to 5ers. I appreciate you. Um, and yeah, stay strong. Keep grinding, and we're gonna make it. Shout out to Corday and Meat Mill. We gonna make it. But yeah, till next time. Love, peace, and guidance. Been your boy, Lyndon. Lyndon from Burton, chilling out in Wembley, living the dream. Peace.